Hello and welcome back to the Lore Raider. Have you ever considered where Samus gets her badass nature from? Well, if you're an Other M shill, I mean a naturally occurring Other M enjoyer, then you might think she learned it from Adam Malkovich. You'd be wrong. Instead, today I want to take a look at the man who Samus clearly got all her personality from, that being none other than her biological father, Rodney Aran. While we don't know much about Rodney Aran, what we do know is that the year 2000 of the cosmic calendar, when the Federation was just first forming, Rodney Aran lived and worked on human colony world K2L. He wasn't just a humble miner either, he was the chief of the planet and in charge of making sure shipments of valuable aflorotite was provided and shipped off-world. He was a natural leader of men who took pride in his work. He was also the loving husband of his wife Virginia Aran and father to his only child, Samus Aran. In 2023 of the cosmic calendar, a day like any other would go by. The Chozo, led by Old Bird and Grey Voice, would land on the planet in an attempt to negotiate for some of the planet's valuable resources. However, Rodney would steadfastly but respectfully refuse, as the aflorotite was reserved exclusively for the Federation. It wasn't long, however, before that normal day would change forever. When the cargo ship noticed the Beatrix 3 did not take off as expected, Rodney investigated the matter. While to everyone else it seemed to be a simple matter of communications error, Rodney immediately recognized that their colony was under imminent threat by the space pirates and wasted no time ordering the settlement to prepare for the imminent attack, and sent out a distress signal to the Federation police. Despite his efforts, however, Rodney was beat out by the space pirates, who were under the leadership of the terrifying space dragon, Ridley, and they began massacring the civilians en masse. Rodney was evidently one of the few civilians and the villagers able to fight back, as he took up arms and confronted the space pirate leader himself, while his wife Virginia got Samus to safety. During the carnage of the attack, the three were separated, and Rodney would manage to sneak aboard Ridley's flagship. He was determined not to let the pirates steal any of the aflorotite. However, before he could do so much as make any actions, he was confronted by two space pirates. And realizing the Federation police wouldn't make it in time, he made up his mind. He apologized to his wife, Virginia, and daughter before using his welding laser to ignite the aflorotite. Little did he know, of course, by then that by that time, his wife had already sacrificed herself to save their child. Still, Rodney Aran's last act not only incinerated the entirety of Ridley's prized vessel, but the enormous blast of fire killed every last space pirate that attacked K2L, and also grievously wounded Ridley. Yeah, believe it or not, Samus' father was the first Aran Ridley ever lost to, and due to his actions, Samus was able to survive. Although Chatney himself had perished in the attack, his legacy lived on through his daughter, who definitely took after her father, continuing the family business of turning Ridley into a smoldering pile of ash, but also continued the tradition of destroying Ridley's prized warships as well. But that is the story of Rodney Aran, the hero of K2L and his heroic last stand. Did you know about his story, and did this make you appreciate him a little bit more? Let me know that and more down below in the comments, and as always, you know how I leave you. Be safe, be wise, and please pray for a true peace in space. Take care.